What if just 5 minutes each morning could help you stay strong, clear-minded, and full of life? Even after 65. No pills, no complicated routines, just a few simple habits rooted in ancient wisdom and supported by modern science. In today's video, we'll walk through 5 gentle morning steps that could make all the difference in how you feel, not just today, but for years to come. These quiet moments might seem small, but their impact can be powerful. So, take a deep breath, relax, and follow along with us until the end of the video. One of these steps might become the most meaningful part of your day. Sometimes, it's the smallest changes that bring the biggest difference, especially first thing in the morning. As we age, our mornings quietly become more important than we realize. And one of the most overlooked habits yet, one of the most powerful, is as simple as drinking a glass of water. You see, while you sleep, your body naturally loses fluids through your breath and skin. It's not something you notice, but it happens every night. By the time you wake up, your blood has become thicker, your circulation slower. For someone over 65, this means the heart has to work harder to push that blood through the body. In fact, a study published in Harvard Health explains why heart attacks and strokes are statistically more likely to occur in the early morning hours, especially in older adults. But there's a gentle way to support your heart, and it only takes a few sips. Consider 72-year-old Barbara from Oregon. After a minor health scare, her doctor encouraged her to be more mindful of her morning routine. Barbara started drinking 1 glass of room-temperature water with a splash of fresh lemon juice each morning before coffee, before food, even before turning on the news. It quickly became her morning anchor, and within weeks, she noticed improved digestion, less morning grogginess, and a steadier energy. Why does this help? Room temperature water is easier for your body to absorb first thing in the morning. Cold water can constrict your blood vessels just when your system needs to open up and flow. The lemon, while small, provides a gentle boost of vitamin C and potassium. According to Cleveland Clinic, it can also help flush out toxins that your liver has processed overnight, gently waking up your digestive system and setting the tone for better circulation throughout the day. The key is timing. Try placing a glass of water with a slice of lemon on your nightstand the night before. That way, it's the first thing you reach for when you wake up. You don't need to drink a full bottle. Just 8 ounces will do. Sip slowly. This isn't a race. It's a quiet, respectful way to say good morning to your body. We often think that better health comes from big, bold actions, but sometimes it begins with the most ordinary things like a glass of water. When done with care and consistency, this small act can support your heart, help your circulation, and give your body the gentle start it truly deserves. Once your eyes open in the morning, it's tempting to jump straight into the day, but your body, especially after 65, may need a gentler approach. During sleep, your circulation slows, joints stiffen, and your sense of balance can become a little shaky. Standing up too quickly can leave you feeling lightheaded or unsteady. That's why how you begin to move matters. Take the story of Mr. Alan Hughes, a retired firefighter in Illinois. At 70, Alan noticed he often felt dizzy when getting out of bed. His doctor suggested something simple. Spend 1 minute doing light stretches before standing. Alan started every day with a small routine. Arms raised overhead with a deep breath in, shoulders rolled back and forward, neck rotated gently, and 10 slow heel lifts while seated at the edge of the bed. Within 2 weeks, he felt more balanced, more clear-headed, and more confident each morning. Science supports this gentle start. According to the National Institute on Aging, light movement after waking can improve blood flow to the brain and muscles, reducing the risk of morning falls, a common concern for older adults. These movements also help deliver oxygen to areas that may have become sluggish overnight, promoting mental clarity and emotional steadiness. It doesn't take long. Just 1 minute of mindful motion. Begin with your feet flat on the floor, shoulder width apart. Slowly raise your arms above your head as you inhale, feeling your chest and lungs expand. Lower your arms as you exhale. Next, roll your shoulders gently 5 times backward, then 5 times forward. Move your neck in slow circles, careful not to strain. Finally, lift your heels off the ground. 1 slow raise at a time. 10 repetitions. You're not exercising. You're simply waking up your body with kindness. Harvard Medical School emphasizes that early morning dizziness and balance issues can be reduced significantly through slow transitions and light movement. For many, this 1 minute pause becomes the difference between starting the day grounded or stumbling into it unprepared. So tomorrow, before rushing to the kitchen or checking your phone, take a moment to reconnect with your body. 1 minute of quiet movement may be all you need to feel steady, strong, and ready for the day ahead. As the morning light touches your room, your body is already working even before you've had your first bite. After a full night's rest, your system wakes up in a fasted state. If it doesn't receive nourishment soon, it begins to look inward for fuel, and often it turns to your muscles. This quiet process, called catabolism, is more common than most people realize. Over time, especially for older adults, it contributes to muscle loss, fatigue, and weakness. But a small, consistent habit can gently shift that path. Meet James, a 76-year-old retired teacher from Pennsylvania. After struggling with balance and energy, his nutritionist recommended adding protein within 30 minutes of waking. Nothing heavy, just a boiled egg, a few spoonfuls of Greek yogurt, or a small protein smoothie. After a few weeks, James felt more alert in the mornings and steadier on his feet. Science echoes his experience. A study featured in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that older adults who consistently consume protein early in the day experience up to 60% less muscle loss over 5 years. It's not just about strength, it also helps balance blood sugar, reduce cravings, and support cognitive focus. The key is to keep it simple. Prepare your light protein the night before if mornings feel rushed. A scoop of protein powder in almond milk, a hard-boiled egg with a sprinkle of salt, or even half a cup of cottage cheese can make a meaningful difference. Think of it as fueling your strength before the day asks anything of you. In those first moments of the day, your body is ready to receive care. And when you meet it with steady nourishment, you're not just feeding muscles, you're protecting your energy, stability, and independence for the long run. As your body slowly wakes from sleep, there's something happening beneath the surface that's easy to miss. While you were resting, the fluid inside your joints called synovial fluid became thicker. This natural process helps keep joints stable at night, but by morning, it can leave them stiff and less ready to move. If you stand up and start walking right away, those tight joints may grind or strain, which over time can lead to pain or even injury. But there's a gentle way to prepare your body, and it only takes 90 seconds. Eleanor, age 79. From Arizona, learned this the hard way after a minor fall in her kitchen. She wasn't dizzy or weak, she was just stiff. Her physical therapist introduced her to a short morning mobility routine that changed her mornings completely. Now, before leaving her bedroom, Eleanor spends a little over a minute gently rotating her ankles, flexing her knees, twisting side to side while standing, and softly rolling her shoulders. Since making it a habit, she hasn't had a single fall and says she moves through the day with much more ease. Research from the National Institute on Aging supports this simple approach. Gentle movement in the morning helps lubricate the joints, improve balance, and reduce stiffness, all of which are crucial for preventing falls and staying independent as we grow older. Maintaining joint flexibility doesn't just reduce pain, it protects your ability to live life on your own terms. Try it tomorrow. Sit at the edge of your bed and slowly rotate your ankles 10 times in each direction. Straighten and bend your knees gently. Then stand up. Hold on to a chair and twist your torso left and right. Lean side to side. Roll your shoulders and take a few deep breaths. All of this can be done in under 2 minutes. No equipment needed. These small movements are more than stretches. They're a way of honoring your body each morning, gently reminding it that it's safe, supported, and ready to move. Because the freedom to walk confidently, reach with ease, and stay active begins not at the gym, but right beside your bed, with just a little care and intention. As the morning begins and the world is still quiet, there's a rare chance to reconnect with yourself. Before the day fills with errands, news, or noise, your mind is open, calm, and ready. This is the perfect moment to look inward, and one small habit can help keep your memory strong and your emotions steady. Take just 1 minute, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and gently rewind the previous day in your mind. Start with the most recent moment, perhaps dinner or an evening walk, and slowly move backward. What did you eat? Who did you talk to? What color was the sky? How did you feel? This isn't about perfection or memorization. It's about presence. Many older adults, like 80-year-old Frank from Michigan, have embraced this simple morning ritual. After reading about cognitive reserve in an article from Johns Hopkins Medicine, Frank decided to give it a try. Each morning, before turning on the TV or checking his phone, he takes a quiet moment to reflect on yesterday. Within a few weeks, he felt more aware, more centered, and more appreciative of life's little details. According to Harvard Health Publishing, cognitive reserve is the brain's ability to stay resilient even in the face of age-related change. It's not just about memory, it's about flexibility, awareness, and emotional strength. Simple habits like daily reflection can help build this reserve over time, making it easier to adapt and stay sharp. You don't need a journal or a timer, just your breath, your stillness, and your willingness to notice. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back. The goal isn't control, it's curiosity. This short pause becomes more than a mental exercise. It's a practice of gratitude, of mindfulness, of honoring the life you're still fully living. Because growing older doesn't mean fading, it can mean becoming more deeply awake. Remember, taking care of yourself doesn't have to be complicated. A few quiet minutes each morning, done with care and awareness, can gently support your strength, clarity, and peace of mind. These aren't just habits. They're small acts of self-respect that remind your body and spirit that they still matter every single day. You don't need to do everything at once. Just choose one thing and start tomorrow with intention. And as always, if you're unsure about what's best for your health, please check in with your doctor. If you're still here and found value in today's video, I'd love to know. Leave a simple 0 or 1 in the comments below to let me know you're watching. And if this message spoke to you, please like the video, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more uplifting guidance each week. You deserve mornings filled with purpose. Let tomorrow be your fresh start.